And we are back with our second game of the day of the FSL Open 2. I'm Atomo, joining me is Aki, and we're looking at the lower bracket finals between OO and Team Red Horse. Historically, Team Red Horse has won every FSL. You know, they've done it on different names, but they've been called themselves as Barney and J Army and everything, but they've almost always they've won every FSL. So it's a tough ask for Team OO. Aki, how are you feeling? How was the break?
I just watched some videos and stuff, and I'm just looking forward for this series because I was hoping for Team OO to come back somehow on this one. But as you said, their opponent for this series will be quite big, as you said
Mm,
they won every FSL and stuff. And individually speaking, the players from Team Red Horse are great.
yes.
Hazelia. She's not just a Dota player, but she's a famous active player here in the Philippines as well. And
Damn.
yeah, and also there's Gia and there's Jill.
Mm. I've seen them win like so many times before, and the only team that's ever beaten them is Roar, who just beat OO. So, like, they've never like Red Stars just goes undefeated in most of these tournaments. This is the first time they even go down to the lower bracket. It's a tough ask for OO to make it back into this. But I mean, I was looking at game one after like the game was over. I was looking at all the rankings, and OO has like they have higher MMR players on their side than Roar. So like theoretically, if Roar can do it, they should be able to do it as well. They should be able to take down the G army.
as the saying goes by, that MMR is just a number,
Right.
dude.
But I like when it's a big number. I like when it's a nice big number, you know? You don't see people playing in the DPC with 2,000 MMR, you know? It's like, it might be just a number, but it's an important number. It's like your bank account, you know? Yeah, it's just numbers. But I like it when it has a lot of zeros there. Huh?
So as you said, like in the past game of Team OO, they have, I think, a lot of issues to address. And draft is quite nice. There are
Yeah.
teams that can work out that kind of draft. Morphling on the mid lane, they can just get their stuff early on, and they will just give space to the morphling. But again, timing is everything for that draft. If they were about to do it again for this one, like
Mm.
they have to do their laning phase better than the first game.
Oh, for sure. And there we go. We are a little bit, but in the laning bit, like we were in the draft, and Red Horse starting off with Storm Spirit. What is this? Is this evil geniuses?
Ooh.
Is Boba
It's,
drafting?
10 seconds remaining.
they're very, I think Team Horrors is very confident on the Storm
5
Spirit
seconds
pick.
remaining.
Imagine picking out the Storm Spirit in the early game, and Timo had a chance to counter that out. They instantly picked that Shadow Shaman, that
Mm.
instant lockdown, that instant disable towards the Storm Spirit. And the Dragon Knight again,
Radiant
if this
team
will be an
ban.
off lane, he
Grimstruck.
needs she needs the dagger very early, like compared to the game one. This
Mm.
is indeed an off lane. Early dagger is the key to quite slow down
Entire
the
team ban.
storm spirit a bit.
Yeah, like Shadow Shaman, even with Aether Lens, is not enough,
Radiant
and
team
you rush
ban.
Blink Dagger on Shadow Shaman takes a while. Like it has to be the Dragon Knight who helps get the catch. Blink into Dragon Tail is very fast. You can catch the Storm Spirit, so I like that. And it's also quite like a lot of disables. Storm Spirit jumps in. He has to worry about Dragon Knight and Shadow Shaman. Any one of them could catch them out. So it's a bit. It's a
10
scary game.
seconds
We can see
remaining.
why Abed struggles at Stockholm, and we
Dire
might see
team
Red
ban.
Horse struggle here as well. Grimstroke, we've seen this hero being picked before. I think this is actually one of the most popular heroes right now in the DPC, which I'm kind of surprised about. I didn't see him like do so well, but right now everyone's picking him. Decent Inkswell target with the Storm Spirit, Soulbind.
10
You can get the
seconds
double pull,
remaining.
so it's
Yeah.
it's fine. It's a good opening. So it's never bad to
5
pick Grimstroke,
seconds
Yes,
basically.
remaining.
I'm also looking at Team Red Horse. They have this plan to, I think, pick out an IO
Mm,
for the next pick. Like they countered out the IO
Radiant
pick from
team
Team
ban.
OO because Grimstroke is a direct counter for IO, right?
yeah.
So might as well pick the Grimstroke on your team if you can't ban it out. And yeah, that's one of the heroes that I'm expecting for Team Red Horse to pick.
Hmm.
Stormfield and IO will be very
10
strong.
seconds
For
remaining.
sure, right? Although Io doesn't always like he has a bit of trouble sometimes
5
chasing the storm when
seconds
he does the
remaining.
bigger zips around. But yeah, Io, especially with the new shard, is an amazing combination with the storm spirit. But then you kind of very, I mean, I would say Grimstroke's defensive, but defensive-ish supports. Grimstroke does okay
Dire
damage, but he's
team
generally
ban.
more of like relies on other people to make moves and he supports them. Io very much a defensive support, so I'm okay with the Io pick, but definitely feel like it puts Red Horse on a very defensive situation. For they ban out the Sand King. I always find it very strange that you can burrow strike
10
with the
seconds
Soul Bind.
remaining.
Like Sand King splits into two people, and he burrow strikes both of them for
5
somehow. Like
seconds
that just does
remaining.
not make sense. You never see Spirit Breaker charging two people. So
Yeah.
I that's an odd mechanic Ice Rock should look into.
For the first two picks of Team OO, this is kind of good because the tower pushing, the objective taking will not be a problem for them. They have that dragon form, they have the
Yeah,
shaman
Phoenix.
serpent wards, and if they will aim to go for that kind of strat, like the pushing strat, they need to finish the game as early as they can.
Yeah, it's also pretty good against Storm Spirit when you stick together. One of Storm Spirit's strength is that he
Yeah,
can get
level
those.
six.
Yeah,
Level
he gets
six will
those
be the
soul pick
time.
offs. But another thing though is that you are up against Grimstroke. Stroke of Fate is pretty good at stopping those
Yeah.
pushes. So it's not. It's still fine, right? Like you can still push pretty fast. Stroke of Fate's not going to clear out the
Dire
creep wave
team
all the
pick.
time. And Lifesteal comes out as the ban. Let's see what they. I'm interested to see if Shadow Shaman is going to be positioned 4 or 5. Do you have any preference for the hero?
I think this can go
Radiant
position
team
4
picked.
and
Mm,
team I was
Dragon.
thinking of Trend
Overlord.
Protector, some defense and the pushing capability will be nice for them, and that overgrowth can lock down that storm spirit even if she gets that early BKB. Trend Protector will be
10
nice, but
seconds remaining.
Arger
Radiant
Magi
team
is,
picked.
al-
Dire
is
team.
quite good.
Yeah, I like it. I like the pick a lot. I just like that so much stuns, very tanky. And there you go, Pangolier and the Juggernaut comes out. A good
So nice.
Inkswell,
Yeah.
good Inkswell
Yeah.
targets, but not much with the Soul Bind. If you notice, like it's only the double pull from the Storm Spirit. And that's it. That's the only combo.
10
That's
seconds
still
remaining.
fine. Just you'd like something a little bit extra, right?
Yeah, the
5
Soulbind,
seconds
they can
remaining.
come up with an Omni Slash. The damage will be huge, and there's two hero chained up together.
Oh yeah, true, right? But you don't make like two Omnis, right? You just like you get to jump between
Yeah,
them very.
to
Yeah,
jump between the two heroes.
yeah, that's pretty good, I guess, but still not like it's not like the combo I was thinking of. Meanwhile, they're gonna go with either their carry or probably their carry, right? You already know you're up against. You actually know a lot of the lanes. You just don't know if the Pangolier is gonna be positioned 4 or if he's going to be an off laner right
Radiant
now. And who
team
are they
Yeah,
gonna go with?
ban.
Bloodseeker? No, they go with the
Spectre.
Spectre. Oh my, oh my. Interesting. Spectre did
might be a long game. Might be a long game for.
we might be here till tomorrow. I agree. Spectre definitely received some solid buffs this patch. More, I think, more agility
10
as
seconds
well as
remaining.
more HP regeneration. I don't know if that's enough to push her back into
5
the meta, but
seconds
she
remaining.
looks like she's gonna be fine in this game. She's got a good ogre, one of the best laning supports to work with. We know it's going to be Shadow Shaman Dragon Knight probably in the off lane. So all right, I like this Spectre pick. I do feel like they have a
Dire
good
team
group
ban.
to make space for her.
But the Spectre has somehow kind of a slow start.
Yeah.
Radiant
It's not
team
a
ban.
farming hero without blade mail and stuff. I'm
Mm.
not really sure if she will still go for a blade mail or some kind of stuff. And speaking of the lane, Pangolin can struggle on this one because that spam coming in from the Augur
10
Magi.
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
And Pangolier, his damage from Swashbuckle is physical, which
5
Ogre Magic can
seconds
just dodge.
remaining.
Spectre also has Dispersion, so she can avoid quite a bit of damage from Pangolier. It's like it is kind of tough. And Red Doors, if you look at them, their
Dire
lockdown is
team
not
ban.
amazing. It's Storm, Grab, Grimstroke, Inkswell takes a while for it to like be active. So I like O's draft more. Tanky people,
Yeah.
good lanes, good tower push. A Red Horse definitely a much higher ranked team, but in terms of drafting, I'm just feeling O's drafts. We'll see
10
what the last pick
seconds
for both
remaining.
teams we're gonna be. Mid lane for Red Horse,
5
looking at
seconds
maybe a
remaining.
position 4 or an off laner.
I'm a fan of a trend protector just because of the overgrowth, that direct lockdown, BKB piercing, disable and stuff. You can just heal your towers, just because the draft of Team OO is basically a push draft. Trend
Mm.
Protector can just heal, you can just defend your towers.
Yeah, that would be interesting, right? Fred Horse decided to put the Grimstroke on a 4 and get that 3-inch protector. He's pretty good with a Juggernaut as well. You get a good amount
Yeah.
of slow. And I don't
Radiant
know, though. I
team
feel like
victory.
Grimstroke is also pretty good with the Juggernaut as well. So I definitely see it going either way here. For they definitely need a mid laner unless they put Dragon Knight there.
Dire
I
team
prefer seeing Dragon Knight in the off lane. Do they go with the Hoodwink?
Position for. Do you consider a Bloodseeker here for Team OO, just for the Pangolier, because there's no hero for Team O to stop the Rolling Thunder.
Uh, I don't know. I'm not a big fan
10
of like
seconds
in this
remaining.
draft. I feel like you have the Spectre. I feel like you need something mid lane that can make a lot of
5
space. Like
seconds
the Lesh
remaining.
Rack, Weak Favor Band. There's still a lot. The Spirit Brothers are all there. Who they go with? Maybe you're right. It's gonna be all
You
right.
may
It's gonna be the
now
Void
select
Spirit.
your heroes.
I felt like they might be going for something like that. Just a little bit of a space making hero instead. I don't mind picking Bloodseeker early. Like if you build the draft early, but I think as your last pick, Bloodseeker, it might not be worth. The draft wasn't built for it, basically.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
I do
We'll
agree. I agree.
love the stuns from OO. Very Eastern European style, where it's just like a lot of stuns, a lot of team fight. Red Horse, not feeling the draft as much, I will say. But they could definitely take this as a game as well. I'm feeling OO's draft a little bit more though. I'm gonna go with OO. How about you?
Yeah, same with me, because but the thing here for Team OO, for the Void Spirit, the job here is to go to the back lines, but the two supports of Team Red Horse is, it's not that easy to go up against them, especially the Hoodwink.
Mm,
You
yeah.
can't you can easily kill a support for Team Red Horse.
But they of course you have like Spectre. It's like you have a lot of ways of finding them, and Voice Spirit's so mobile. So yeah, I we'll see how it
Oh,
goes. Gil is probably going to be a bit more active than Magic, though. By the way, like Gil is Juggernaut. When you have your ultimate, you tend to go Omni Slash, go back in jungle. So I do like that a little bit from them. And by the way, they did do a little bit of a switcheroonie. Hishiko is playing core in this game. I think heard her say that.
they switched up their
Yeah,
role.
she's playing the Dragon Knight instead. And Ogre, that's a pretty good win rate. Last year on the Ogre Magi, not
Yeah.
didn't have quite the best performance in the previous game on the Lich. We'll see if she can remedy that this time around.
Yeah, because Lich is a very vulnerable hero, so we can kind of
Prepare
understand
for
what
battle.
happened to see on the last game. But I have to point out here that Mary is using that Storm Spirit. It's one
Mm.
of her comfort and signature heroes. She's very strong with this hero, so I'm kind of excited to see what Team Horse is about to show us on this game.
Mm, I just love the laning stage from OO. We'll see if that's going to be enough to push them forward. Spectre is gonna have. I feel like I've missed Spectre. It's been so long since I've been seeing Medusa, and she's always been around. Like I know I don't want to be Medusa. I want to see Spectre now. She's the original. She's the queen, in my heart, not Medusa. She's the original carry queen. We'll see what they can do.
Well,
Hishiko.
we'll see how it goes for this game, because just like in the last game, Timo had a decent draft, but the problem was how they executed it, how the laning stage went on. And for this one, I would say that Mary is a very strong laner, so
Hmm.
we have to watch out that mid lane.
By the way, guys, the game is ongoing, but we have a bit of a problem with the observing. Apparently, the observer died, so may he rest in peace. Uh, but yeah,
And
so
here we go, here we
Begins.
go.
yeah, they are going for first blood on OO. They got the Juggernaut, but he's about half HP. He's going to be fine. Just a couple of blows traded. But it is going to be 3 bounty units advantage for the Red Horse. So, this is. Imagine, the old days they used to have radio shows where people talk on the radio, read stories. This is what we're going to do. We're going to give you Radio Dota. Where wait, actually, we're back on the camera. Oh, well. Damn it. I thought we could do that, but they're like, no, we're going to back. Okay.
And once again, this is an elimination match for
Yes.
these two teams. the team that will win this one will advance to the grand finals and will be facing Team Roar.
Yep, and if you're out here, you get 125 USD, pretty decent. But if you win, you're guaranteed 250, which is a lot more money. It's twice as much, I've been told. You know, I've done the math, and it is twice as much, in fact.
Yeah.
All right, so top lane Hoodwink and Pango versus the Ogre and the Spectre. I feel like it's gonna be very hard for them to kill Lasty. Like you got this beefy, big Ogre, chunky
Yeah.
boy. I like him. I don't know who's chunkier, this Ogre or my baby. You know, they both.
I think your baby is
Yeah.
much chunkier.
Thank you, thank you. But he's also a tiny bit cuter. So thank you very much. But yes, they'll have
Yeah.
they'll, they'll have a tough time getting through the Ogre. Mid
But
lane,
this lane, in the top lane is not like the same as the Sand King Hoodwink.
yeah,
lane.
definitely. Like Pangolier just does not have the same like killing power with the Hoodwink, so I'm not as worried for oh I feel like that Lasty will not suffer and Spectre should be able to farm a bit. Mid lane, it's going to be the Void Spirit against the Storm Spirit, the Spirit Brothers.
Yeah, you know they can. The thing that can counter a spirit hero is another spirit hero.
Yeah, fight fire with fire. You guys. Oh, bottom lane though. Here she go. Is she gonna be fine? Oh, the breathe fire. I think I don't know if it missed or not, but she was trying to reduce the damage to survive one hit, but it was not enough. Hishiko is first blood. She is with the Shadow Shaman. This is a tough lane to be honest. The Grimstroke and the Juggernaut is not an easy lane for.
Surprisingly, they were able to pull it off and kill that Dragon Knight, even though he's very tanky.
Yeah, it was
I
only
think
level.
it's pro.
Only level 1, right? So it's only level 1. Once you get a couple of like 2 or 3 points, I think that's when like Dragon Blood becomes unkillable. So still a bit early for them. And, oh, look at that! They're doing some damage here. Legaia, she's taking some hits. Oh, she's taking quite a few hits actually. Magic, can they get enough? But no, Legaia, bit too fast. Lasty, have you gone too far, girl? And you might have Acorn Shot. Comes out one more hit now, and up gets another kill on the Hoodwink. Lasty. She's tanky, but not tanky enough.
We will see how it goes in the mid lane. This is the lane that I'm really looking out for because I'm a fan of Mary Storm Spirit. I've seen this a lot.
I mean, this might be the lane that also determines the game, right? The mid lanes, like Void Spirit has to sort of do well because the side lanes they both, they're both losing right now. They might hopefully they can recover, but they both got kills in the side lane. So, and Void Spirit tends to be a bit more active than Storm early on. Just doesn't need as much items. Just needs to get that level 6. So, we'll see.
And a decent power rune, I would say. And if you would look at it, if you look at the draft for Team OO, the offlaner is not. It's not an aggressive offlaner. It's a Dragonite. It will not leave its lane until he take down the tier 1 tower. Unlike the offlaner for Team Red Horde is the Pangolier. Once he gets his level 6, you can expect him to get some rotations and group up and try to get some kills and stuff.
Yeah, I was watching Yopaj play Dragonite the other day, and not even Yopaj can be active with Dragonite. Like, Dragonite is just non-active hero, needs other people. He sort of just like, he goes forward, takes hits, maybe gets a stun, needs a Blink Dagger to actually be effective. So, yeah, not the same as Voice Spirit. It's all on the Voice Spirit for OO, whereas Red Horse, they do have both the Pango and the Storm to play around. Speaking of Pango, number 1 CS, 22-3 versus 50-2. It's still not too bad for OO though. Compared to last game was a lot worse.
Yeah, I do agree with you. But surprisingly, there's no, aggression. I'm looking forward to a kill, but it happened on the bottom lane.
You married it. 3rd kill of the game, and they recognize, they're like, why are we going to try to kill Hishiko, who is like this tanky girl? She's got a bracer. She's got 2 points of Dragon. They know they're not going to kill her, so they said they're just going to go for the Meredy time and time again, and that's a smart thing to do. Although Hazel, she's taking a lot of hits, but she's just still farming. Hazel, has she overstayed her welcome? Does she have Swashbuckle available? Oh, she got that. I think she got a skill crash. Oh, but meanwhile, Legaia, girl, is not where we want to be. Beautiful bushwhack. Can they get more? Lasty, not enough mana to throw her spells, and my god, this lane is insane. Meanwhile, though, mid lane, they do get kill on Miri, and looks like being a fan of her Storm Spirit was a curse after all. Legaia Another
Yeah,
two-man bushwhack.
but you know, your Timo do know what hero they need to address in the early game. You
For
need to
sure.
slow down the Storm Spirit a bit, but Zelia is going
Oh,
down on the top lane, but Ligaya is trying. She's trying to get a kill up on here.
oh, misses the dagger.
Uh,
Lagaya? What's she gonna do? Oh my
That's a very
god!
greedy move.
Well done by Lasty. And oh, Miri, she might jump. No, actually, she's only level 5. She
She's
wants to
only
hit level
level 5.
She also hit double 6 from the creeps. She has the ultimate. Can she go for Lasty? She. Oh man, there's not much bottom lane. They are gonna get another kill on Meridi. And I feel like at this point, Meridi should just leave the lane. Like, he should go solo. Be like, sorry, Hishiko, it's your job now. It's not my job. I don't care.
The ideal thing to do for the shaman for now is to go to their camp and stack for, for the Spectre or the Dragon Knight.
Completely agree. Like, at this point,
on dying on this one.
yeah, it's like the first death, okay, that happens, no problem. Second, oh, well, looks like Voice Spirit just doing some action, just scaring Miri a bit, being like, yo, I can kick your ass if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'll let you go. But yeah, I agree. Meridi at this point, just going bottom is just kind of like giving free kills. And oh, they are a bit stubborn with their lanes though. We saw that in game 1 as well when they were playing last year on the Lich. They just kept going. She kept going top, kept losing her life, but kept going top. So I hope that Meridi, eventually was like, yeah, I'm leaving the lane. Sorry. By the
He's
way,
kind of behind in terms of level because it's a very important thing to do that you hit your level 6 early.
yes, and yeah, like it's really like especially like Shadow Shaman level 6 get those fast towers, huge
Yeah.
deal for them.
And the
But
dragon form for Dragon Knight.
by the way, look at the Spectre CS really dropping behind now, only 23 and 3. Like the nearest is 36. She's just jungling as well. She's not actually even in the lane. Like she is kind of scared. I'm surprised though. I wouldn't think a Spectre would have anything to fear about. She's maxing out dispersion, going 1-1-3. Okay, Lasty, nice stun coming out. Bushwhack lands. Lasty, I guess this is. She's still surviving. She's still tough to bring down. Will she be? Oh, Gil gets another kill on Meridi. We've talked about this. And alright, Spectre going to go for the kill on Legai. Can she get it? She has the ultimate, but not enough mana. The guy taking quite a few hits, so you cannot juke once you're being Spectral Dragon. Legai looks like she might be able to make that. Oh no, my god, still! Can she get this? Needs one more hit. Magic gets it. Very impressive kill for her. Lasty died, but who cares?
It's an even situation for the two carries for the both teams. So Mary will drop down. Oh,
Damn,
what
that is
happened?
that's 2 kills like this. By the way, Void Spirit is ranked 1000, so she's no joke. She knows what she's doing with her hero. Highest ranked player on OO, I believe. So definitely, like, you should expect these sort of plays. And I'm glad to see her play on this active hero, Morphling. It takes a while. You can make plays late game, but early game just you rely on your team to make space. And this game showing up on the Void Spirit. Meridi, I hope she's done going bottom. I feel bad. I'm like, just stop going. You're just feeding bottom at this point.
Yeah.
There you go. She's stacking. I think she's watching the stream.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, she likes...
And that's the ideal to do for now because she's kind of feeding the Juggernaut.
Mm.
And this is they can transition this hero into an aggressive one, but wait.
Oh, Ishiko. Looks like she's just gonna be fine. Oh wow, another. Yeah, 2-man bushwhack, pretty good. It's a 3-on-3 lane, but I don't think will want to take this. They are definitely significantly low on the. Oh, Spectre uses the haunt. I think she's trying to escape. She does. Oh, Lasty's here, but Lasty, what? You don't want to be here, Lasty. Meanwhile, Spectre, where is she? She went down to the bottom lane. Oh, here we go. Voice Spirit though. The raid boss is here. Giga Chad mode is on. Lasty does lose her life in the bottom lane. But Voice Spirit, is he gonna go for more? The guy looks like she's gonna lose her life. Remember, she's Spectral Dragon Guild. Does not have the ultimate, does not have the Omni Slash. They're gonna go for Gil. She's going to go for the kill on the Dragon Knight. Prishko still pretty tanky, but not in. Yep, Gia lose her life. They do get the Grimstroke's still alive. That's crazy. Grimstroke, Gia, one more hit. Okay, now one more hit. There you go. Dispersion actually gets the kill, but you lose your life of the Spectre and the Courier. I believe it was a 2-for-2 trade, but OO lost scores. whereas Roar only lost their supports.
Dire's middle tower
Do you
is
think
under
it's
attack.
okay for that Spectre to get that diffusal blade as her first item? You know,
Uh,
the thing here is they can let the Spectre farm. She
oh
has
yeah,
four heroes to create space for her. It doesn't it's not really necessary for her to join up the team fights.
mm, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's like she doesn't really need to be that active. But I think that that's sort of style they want to go with. They're like, yeah, we're gonna if you can farm
Yeah.
kills, that's still very good. Like it's still fine, and you get the diffuse blade still like two.
She's
Uh,
just a few goals away from that diffusal blade, so yeah.
yeah, it's a solid increase in your damage. I don't see a problem with it.
I get it, I get it, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower
But
You
Gil,
is
understand.
under attack.
Gil is massively farmed, by the way. I feel like a lot of it goes down to Meredy dying. Like Gil is 5-0-2, and that's
And the thing
he,
is, it's not just a Shadow Shaman that keeps on dying.
mm.
They do also get that kills on the Dragon Knight.
Radiant's middle
Ah, that's
tower
true. Both
is
of them,
under
both the
attack.
Shadow Shaman as well as the Dragon Knight. Oh, bottom top lane though. Never mind that magic. Is she gonna lose her life? And Sharpshooter comes out, doesn't even need it, and that's a big kill. That is a
Radiant's
very
middle
big
tower
kill
is under
because
attack.
you cannot afford to be
Radiant
losing your
structures
carry
are
like that.
fortified.
Shadow Shaman, I think she dropped her Serpent Wards in the mid lane. Might be going
Dire's
for
bottom
those
tower
for
is
that
under
tower
attack.
there.
Radiant's middle
But
tower
They're here
is
to
under
defend.
attack.
Oh,
they,
it's Lee Kaya?
the guy definitely doesn't lose her life here. No way in hell she's gonna make out. Gil is here. She's gonna finish it. She feels she's the teleport. She's here to fight, but she's alone against four people. Kind of risky here. No, Soulbind comes out. Big swell on Gil. This might hit on someone. It looks like it is gonna hit.
Void
Oh,
Spirit?
big jump by Storm Spirit. Loses all her mana. Mira, what are you doing? But she might be punished for it because Void Spirit. Oh, Void Spirit's got the regen rune. Uses it in time. And oh, she's trying to take the hits to save her ally. Beautiful play by the Void Spirit. Kill. Yeah, you're gonna get the kill on the Shadow Shaman, but can you make that alive? Spectre's here with that ultimate, and looks like Gil is gonna lose her life. Spectre going for more here. Gia, can you make it out? Nah, I don't think so, Gia. And Hazel might even be losing her life. There's no ultimate. Storm Spirit's all the way back in the base, and Gia's gonna lose her life as well. Beautiful play by the Void Spirit, taking the Omni Slash damage and trying to like.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
To save that Shadow Shaman, you know, but that's a good bounce back for Hijiko. She
Mhm.
got that big bounty with that kill onto Gil.
Yeah, big recovery. All of a sudden, Hishiko, who had a very tough game, suddenly he gets the most out of that fight. And look at the net worth. Oh.
Suddenly went up, right?
I know, this is good. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen Red Horse potentially losing a game. This is the first time I've even seen them fall behind. So I'm on the edge of my seat. The camera's on, and they'll see me like sitting on my toes right now.
Dire's top tower
So,
It's
is
still
under
early
attack.
to say this because that's the first death of Gil. And
True.
you know, Mary's still catching up on her items and stuff, but Void Spirit they can see. They
But
can see everywhere. What is he doing right now?
oh, Minotaur top lane, beautiful. Oh, the jump. Nice double jump though, but now you don't have any sort of jumps left. Can she disperse? Silence comes out. Yeah, that's gonna be a dead Void Spirit. Oh man, good try to just the jumps away, but not enough. Very nice layering of stuns by Red Dragon. I think that Void Spirit actually used her spells, so that's why they were able to get the kill here. Like her basic spells, the Simulate as well as the Simulate was used. Oh well, bottom lane they do get a tower trade. Good move for Red Horse though. That
Good
kill.
move indeed. Yeah, I would like to point out also their warding. You know that on the top lane they do have a good vision. That big the big space for the jungle. They can just invade this one, and their next objective will be the mid lane, so they can have the better access onto their jungle.
Storm was thinking of jumping in, but only goes for the courier instead. Oh, here we go. Can we get a stun up? We do. Stakes come out. It is a kill.
Radiant's
And Miri, I
tower
think it's
has
her
been
third or
killed.
fourth death in the game, and the courier
Radiant's
goes
bottom
as
tower is
well.
under attack.
Big courier kill, by the way. That's what 350 gold extra. That's almost as much as the hero.
I do get what Mary is doing right now. She's trying to intimidate the
Dire's top
supports,
tower
but you
is
can
under
just go up
attack.
in the right in the face of a Shadow Shaman, you know?
Oh, or an ogre's like ogre, you can't burst her
Yeah.
down. Shadow Shaman's like, all right, if I get one hex on you, you're dead. So very scary for. I mean, this is the problem with the bulb. I mean, with the Red Horse draft. if you first pick Storm Spirit. I mean, don't these people watch EG? Don't they see what they're suffering? Like
Abed inspired hero.
Abed inspired, but and the same as Abed's record, they're performing as well as he does. So it's tough. It's very tough. Nice ward, by the way. They have Red Horse spots the Meredy, and Gil just goes back. Gil's still farming up a storm though. It's the Pangolier who's suffering. All right, let's go to. I want to do a bit of an item look here right now. Just see Shadow Shaman. I think she's got the Aether Lens finished if she wants
Good
it.
item pickup for the Shadow Shaman, you know.
Yeah, it's really good.
Long range.
Oh, Gil.
Oh, Gil.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle tower
they
is
they
under
kind
attack.
of don't they're ping. They're like there's a ward here, guys. So be careful when you break the smoke. Gil spider sense. She's like I'm feeling
Dire's
something
top
going
tower is
on.
under
I don't
attack.
like
There's no
this.
heroes showing up on the maps.
Yeah, she's like I don't like this at all. So I'm just gonna leave. Oh well, it's all right. I mean, a bit of time wasted for OO. So but they say force Gil out as well. Ah yeah. So item. Ogre is going to go for the Force Staff. I kind of feel like Glimmer Cape might be better because Force Staff you can't usually force out the Omni Slash. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's a bit random. Voice
Yeah, the chase from the Storm Spirit will still be there even if you force out.
Yeah, you can like reduce the
Force
damage.
out yourself out, yeah.
I
I
don't-
think the objective now for Team OO is to reclaim their jungle area, no D ward,
All scans.
that top lane, and can just take down a tier 1 tower on the top lane.
By the way, Voice Spirit very close to Aghanim Scepter. Literally 300 gold away. Huge
That's game
item.
changer.
That's a
Yeah.
big one. If you can get you can jump on the Grimstroke, even the Pangolier, you can silence him. Dragon Knight has the Blink Dagger, is going to go for the Shard. Nothing incredible there. Spectre, very close, not very close, sorry. She's quite some way away from the Manta style. On the Radiant side, Hoodwink is going to go for the Force Staff, but she's also quite far away. Doesn't really have any items. Oh, mid lane though, Hishiko. Sorry, not Hishiko. It's going to be the Void Spirit loses her life. Unfortunate for
Dire's
them.
middle tower is under
Well,
attack.
it's not too bad for OO, although definitely not a kill you want to give away because now they give them the mid-town. Like you said, this is big access.
To the both of their farming camps, not just the big side of the jungle, but especially the tri-camp. That's the comfort or the safest place for the Spectre to farm, but
Oh, what? This is risky. This is very risky. Two versus 5 fight Spectre doesn't haunt, but Hishiko might be. Oh, well, at least the haunt saved Hishiko a little bit. Spectre is here. Magic, can you get it for the kill? Oh, nice. Lassie coming up from the back line. And there's your Ogre. There's your big girl. She's taking all the hits for the team. Lagaya might be losing her life. Magic needs to throw a dagger for him to keep vision,
look
but
at
my
that
life.
donkey hero.
I love
It's
it. And
Lassie.
she's like, all right. I love how she just came from behind. Like, you wouldn't think Ogre coming would make a big deal, but she just shows up like, all right, stun, hit. Don't
This
even.
be too deep for Team OO. They can keep on chasing a Storm Spirit.
Yeah, they're just gonna go back now. Drop a sentry, but it's gonna immediately do what. And I think overall, OO's okay. They lost the Void Spirit and they lost Meredy, but then they got 2 kills. But losing the mid tower is a loss. Definitely, Red Horse is gonna be happy with that. So, but it's not too bad. They were able to stem the bleeding a little bit. Oh, smoke again. They really want to keep getting kills. What are they going to go for? Spectre is risky. Shadow Shaman, an easier kill for sure. They
Because
can go
Mary
for-
has this Orchid Malevolence already. Touches magic.
Magic, that's a lot of damage. She does have the max dispersion, but I think she's dead anyway. And Meredy, buy one, free one bit, ladies and gentlemen. I decide to die. I go down with my captain, and looks like she's going to lose her life as well. Definitely a bad moment for them. And last team might be losing her life. Spirit Vessel's up, but it looks like she's just gonna be fine at least. And damn, where's Void Spirit? I haven't seen Void Spirit for a while actually. She seems to be
Farming, I think.
just got the Aghanim Scepter, has 500 gold as well. This what was it called? The Phantom's Embrace from Grimstroke is such a strong spell against Void Spirit. It's like, meanwhile though, it's sneaky going for Roshan. Oh, do not have that Spectral Haunt, but they do know. Oh, the Aether Element was just not long enough to get that.
They do know.
Yeah, they know they're there, but they were hoping to get a little bit more vision out of that. And you look at their team fight, not amazing, by the way. Like, what is exactly
They
they
can
do?
pick up one hero first before they can continue that Roshan. What?
Right? Oh, voice bridge. It could be silenced. He is silenced. It's a bit deep though. Does we have any help? Oh, the sharpshooter comes out in time.
Oh,
Oh, they lose the void spirit. Maybe the orchid first
she
might
needs a Yule Scepter.
right, like this orchid item on the Starship getting him. Like so, she does have the orchid. Sorry, the Usator queued up, but going for the offensive option has backfired a lot, and suddenly Red Horse taking the lead, taking the Roshan as well. It's not doom and gloom. 2k advantage to 21 minutes is not the biggest deal, but it is showing Red Horse slowly taking control of the game, and that is worrisome. 52%, 53%. Not the biggest deal here. It's Yule Scepter on Voice Spread is much needed though. Manstyle on the Spectre as well, just so you can dispel all those orchids.
Okay. But the nice thing here for Team O is that the Spectre can farm.
Mm. She's done a good job. Magic just
He's
had
the insurance hero of Team OO. Even if they're losing for now, they can just let her farm and like drag the game until the late game. Slow it down a bit.
Is under attack.
But do you think that's like? I mean, I know Spectre is always considered like a very hard late game option, but Juggernaut is going for Silver Edge. I don't know if Spectre can really handle the Juggernaut, Silver Edge break followed by
Damage.
yeah, like and Juggernaut's useful right now. Bottom lane though, they're all teleporting back here.
He will react.
Oh, the snakes drop. They're gonna do some chip damage to the tower, but it's not gonna be enough. Lasty,
Still has Aegis.
yeah, she's gonna be the sacrifice. Lasty, she's even running towards them just so that they don't follow her team. I like that a lot. You see sometimes when a support dies and she runs towards her team, and the team is like, so you run the opposite
He's a
direction. Like,
living sacrifice.
I'll run over there. I'll distract them, everyone. So
Yeah.
pretty good. Although, okay, I thought that was an observer board. Yeah, a little bit of chip damage to the tier 3s. Not a big deal for Red Horse. They are pushing the advantage now. 3k. Oh, it's scary. Aegis still has about, what, 3 minutes left? Yeah, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Top lane, though, they are going to get the jump here on the Hishiko. Hishiko, the break comes out, sharpshooter, and Hishiko is dead. Hishiko not having the game that
The
you'd...
tankiness of that Dragon Knight is not a problem at all for Team Red Horse. If you have that hoodwink, that break. Really
Yeah.
break her up.
I mean, she's going to go for the BKB to counter that, but like you said, like she's broken in body and maybe even in spirit after all these deaths. Most deaths on the core at least.
The thing here for Team OO is that later, Spectre when she uses that hunt, the only vulnerable hero for Team Red Horse is the Grimstroke. Like, you can't keep on chasing a hoodwink.
Oh yeah, I mean that is nice, right? But I feel like right now on OO, it's just that the lack of team fights kind of scary for them. And Void Spirit going for that Aghanim Scepter. What was supposed to be like a snowball item ends up being like, oh, I can't fight.
She died, yeah.
Yeah, she died like 2 times, and she's like, oh, I can't fight, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta get a Yule Scepter now. I can't fight anymore. And
They
like,
can try.
yeah, Void Spirit was making all this space for the team, and suddenly she's just not doing anything anymore. It's a very worrisome thing for them.
Okay, well,
Oh, here we go. Void, all right, they got a catch on the Pangolier. Pangolier is dead. Soulbind comes out on Meridi as well as Ishiko. Gia's dead as well. And there comes the Omni Slice. Like you said, bounce on 2 people, but Ishiko doesn't mind taking the hits. He's fine. Miri, can they get a kill? Miri's got no mana. She can make a tiny jump, but the stun comes out. Miri's dead. It's a 3 for 2 trade. Buyback is used on the Ogre Magi, but it doesn't matter. And just like that, Red Horse is forced to flee.
Yule Scepter is the key for Void Spirit,
Yeah, look at that.
What a nice turnaround for Team OO. This might be their chance to, keep the game up and running for them. And that's a nice kill, even though they still have the Aegis. They can still try when they resurrect again. But that's a big win for Team OO overall.
Yeah, 3,000 cold advantage, not much of a deal. And Gil going for the tower, but Gil taking quite a bit of damage here. Not enough to die. They just TP's out to safety. Aegis expired in about a minute, and looks like there might not be enough time for them. Silver Edge is finished up on the Juggernaut though. You don't benefit from the crit as much because you have your own crit, but you do. But that break is very helpful for you.
Okay, what's the next item for Spectre? Oh, she's going for Aghanim Scepter. That pick offs, this can really help them very well. And to take one down before the team fight starts,
Radiant's
it's
top
a big
tower
thing
is
for
under
Team
attack.
OO.
Yep, for sure. Oh, here she go. Well, the Acorn shot comes out. She is kind of far, and well, looks like Hishiko probably gonna lose her life. BKB
BKB.
actually, BKB comes out. All right, Legaia, she's been hit by the Spectre Dragon, so she can't find her. But they don't have ultimate on the Spectre. They don't have ultimate on the Dragon Knight either. This just might not be the situation you want to go back. BKB is expanded on the Dragon Knight, although Dragon form is available now. It's still a very risky thing
Radiant's top
Aegis?
tower is under attack.
to jump back in. Sorry.
Aegis has expired already.
That's another thing you have to keep your eyes on here. Storm Spirit, guy has the BKB, so unless they can lock her down, they do have a lot of stuns here. Honestly, how close is the Shadow Shaman? What's the Shadow Shaman's next item? She's got the shot, she's got the Eighth Lens, but she's
I think
still.
she needs some Blink Dagger and stuff just to catch the Storm Spirit.
I agree.
Instantly.
I agree completely. The thing is, I like the shard pickup for the Shadow Shaman because it helps you farm, but this doesn't feel like a farming game, right? It's like you need the Blink Dragon just to get the catch. You bring down the Storm Spirit, you die afterwards, you don't care. I don't feel like this shard on Shadow Shaman, you have many chances to use it.
I think it's not for a team fight. I think it's also for defending. You know, that's a
That's a
big
good
help
point.
for them to push out some creeps. You just shackle a creep. But there you go.
Here we go. Did you get the jump in here? Pangolin, nice roll, but they lose Gil instantly. And oh man, they lose the Gia as well. Pangolin is gonna try. Sorry, Hazel's trying to roll away. Voice Spirit may have jumped a little bit right on top of him, which was a bit unfortunate. And Voice Spirit wants to go for more, but Juggernaut just loses her life like that. Isn't able to get the Army Slash out in time. And he's like, yeah,
Their
Shadow.
target was not that. You know, they're not synchronized with their targets. Mary jumps into the Shadow Shaman. You know, they have different targets.
Different ideas, yeah. And it's the thing is, it's we talk about it. It's a hard storm game because everyone's got stuns. You jump on the ogre, there's still Shadow Shaman and Dragon Knight. You jump on the Shadow Shaman, there's a Dragon Knight and ogre. Like it's very hard. They have to kill like two of these people instantly when the fight begins. And Shadow Shaman is the most fun, but there's a decent defense here. Oh, big jump by the storm, and it looks like they might be losing Hishiko here. Sharpshooter comes out, gets the kill in the end, and Pangolin might lose his life. Oh no,
Follow up. He's alone.
gets the vessel off in time. But oh, they do. He actually gets the Astral Step death away
Wow.
in style points right there.
Beautiful.
Like kills are on the way out. Like that's very well done. All right, but still, OO should be very happy. Like yeah, they traded, they traded off laners, but also did a lot of damage to the tier 2 tower. So I feel like they're feeling fine. Although this outpost for Red Horse, giving them a growing advantage in terms of EXP.
And the good thing here for Team OO is that they were able to slow down the game. It's still anybody's ball game at this point. They're not behind already.
For sure. Like it's like 1k advantage. You're up against Spectres, not much. And oh, that must be the shard for the Void Spirit. You get that extra balloons for the simulate. I don't know what they call them. Portals? Are they portals? What do you think they are?
I don't know.
It's like I'm not sure what it is. He makes like these weird wait, maybe it's in the description. What does he do? They're called outer rings. Oh no, they said it says it says portals. Okay, it says portals. They're definitely portals. Before there was Underlord, there was Void Spirit making portals for the team. Alright. 4-man smoke. Spectre does not have ultimate. Should be available in 15 seconds. So she should be able to join them by the time they find someone.
Okay, I think Hunt will be up in a few seconds.
By the way, still
this is a good chance for Team OO to force up a team fight.
Still no Blink Dagger on the Shadow Shaman. Needs about 700 gold away here. It's going to have to be... Oh, Pangolier. That might be trouble. Nice jump. Instant death on the Pangolier. And that's 50 seconds without your biggest team fight. Hazel dead. Roshan up. It is all looking good for
Radiant's
OO.
bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, but the thing here is they need to watch out for that storm.
Radiant are scanning.
See, what do we have here?
But I think they don't have any plan to contest on this one. Marius is still in the base. They got the Aegis successfully on their hands.
Magic kind of needs it. Like if she gets broken in the fight, she can be bursted down. Suddenly, you know,
Radiant's top
all that
tower
Nebith is useless. You
under
get an Aegis, you know, even if you get broken and you die, it's okay. You come back. They don't have. I mean, they have two breaks, but it's hard to use both. One for each side. When I'm on top lane though, Hishiko, she's magic. It comes with the ultimate. That's gonna be on the side.
Yeah.
Hishiko's very tanky, but actually the jumps go to the Spectre illusion, and oh, can they catch a kill? Oh, Gil almost. They're not gonna be able to kill. They are gonna get the
Missed that
supports
shackle.
though. Yeah, they're not gonna get the supports though. Magic needs one hit on the guy. She's like, I know you're there. I see you. She's invis. Holy crap. But Pangolier loses her life. Hazel does not have that same advantage. And Magic, she's like, I know you're here. I know you're here somewhere. I can feel it.
It's a hide and seek game.
And Legai, there you go. Legai makes stuff. She's like, oh my god, that was so scary. Woo. But it's still
That's a mini heart attack for Ligaya.
it's still a big trade for OO as they take more and more of this advantage right now, getting the tower, getting the 2 kills as well. Oh, and they're going high ground. Oh, Gil, very
What a
far.
turnaround for Team OO.
This would be the worst placing for Red Horse in their turn in FSL history, going out to 3rd place. But they are defending. Nice soul bind come out, but Storm Spirit is shackled. Storm Spirit is dead. Storm Spirit does not have buyback. Beautiful 3-man ink swell coming out here.
They
But
still
is
have
it
Aegis.
They do have Aegis, you're right, and oh my god, just look at the guy, they explode. Alright, Storm Spirit does have buyback, uses it now. When he jumps in, they might get a kill on Magic. Storm Spirit has BKB is used, who's he gonna get a kill on? They lose both Lasty as well as lose the both Lasty as well as the Void Spirit and Spectre. I'm not sure is she gonna be able to make it out of this situation? Oh,
But that was an expensive death for Team Red Horse. It cost them the buyback from Storm, but it's still a win situation from them anyway.
Yeah, for sure. If it's either buyback or Rax is in the game, I think they'll be very happy with what they did. So, Red Horse, it was a bit of a dive from OO. I think they could have stuck more taking the towers. They fought very close to that tree right next to the tier 1 in the mid lane, and they kept getting bushwhacked and getting hit by 3-man inkswells. That cost them a lot. So they need a little bit more discipline moving forward.
It's still, as for me, it's still anybody's ball game. Team Red Horse is not losing on this one. They can still bounce back.
Oh, definitely. Right?
The most important thing here is that Mary can't die.
Yes, if she dies, it's going to be a big opening for OO, since that is the only. They had 7 minutes without buyback. Oof, on your Storm Spirit. Man, this is a tense game. This is better than game 1. This is definitely better than game 1.
Yeah.
Let's do a little bit quick of item roundup. Shadow Shaman does have the Blink Dagger now, and also got the Ceremonial Rope, so 10% extra duration on disables. Ogre Magi has got the shard as well as the Glimmer Cave. Did not go for the 4-step. I'm telling you, these players, they are listening to our stream. They're like, yep, these guys know what they're talking about. Void Spirit, Sanj and Kaya, I believe, is next. Hishiko is going to go for the Assault Cuirass. There's a lot of physical damage, just wants to reduce that. Inspector very close to the Scott. He just want to get as much stats as possible, which I like. I respect that.
He just needs to survive the slash, that soulbind, and that rolling thunder, and after that they can go initiate a team fight again.
On the other side we do have the Hoodwink. She's got the 4-step, and the shard, but nothing else. Oh, she's got Aether Lens. That's an item I see, but I find it very interesting when they get the Hoodwink Aether Lens. Anyway. Jill, she's going for Sanjiasha as well as the Scotty now. Storm Spirit has the Kaya available, and we're going to go for Sanji. Very mirror items, Scotty for the course, Sanji Kaya for the mid laners, and Grimstroke. She's got a Ghost Scepter, but she's got nothing else. She got a bit poor this game. Oh, actually has the shard as well, which is nice. I like the shard.
I think the Grimstroke Aghanim will be ideal for this game.
I kind of like it against Spectre, but Spectre's not like a Luna or Medusa who does a lot of split damage, It's like Spectre Illusion is good, but can you utilize it as well? I feel like it's harder to get value out. I'd rather she goes for a Hex or just an Aether. Just get your spells off, get the Aether Lens, get the Ghost Scepter, get an Aeon Disc, get a Hex later if you can. I don't know if I like the Aghanim Scepter. How do you feel?
Makes sense.
How do you feel? Sorry.
Sorry.
I was gonna ask, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, it does make sense that she should just get some defensive items, And if they get that Aghanim Scepter, Teemo can just kill that illusion instantly. It won't be a problem for them.
I believe it's a strong illusion, so you can't hex it away. But even then, it's like, it still takes a lot of damage extra.
Yeah, the only thing that Dark Portrait can do is to target that Shadow Shaman because she's the most squishy hero. You can target an Augur Magi.
That's true. Like if you send to, I mean, you can actually melt the Shadow Shaman quite easily with that bonus damage Spectre. Oh, well, it has been a bit of both teams kind of quieting down. Red Horse, they are waiting for the buyback on the Storm. They're waiting for they already took out the Aegis, so just waiting for the Storm. They do not want Storm to die. On they don't have buybacks on anyone except the Shadow Shaman. So it's a little bit risky.
The next Roshan will be very important for the both teams.
It is going to be the third Roshan of the game as well, so it could have a Refresher Shard. Refresher Shard on the Shadow Shaman, you just go, drop 2 snakes. That's a Rax, no matter what they do. So, very, very, very scary. It's going to be the Aghanim Scepter, which also a very good item. I don't know what to give it to this game, though. I guess Shadow Shaman also. Ogre Magi is kind of good, but probably goes to Hishiko.
Actually, BKB for Shadow Shaman is also idea because he needs to survive. She's the only lockdown for the team.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, you got Void Spirit, you got Ogre.
Yeah. She needs to live.
Yes.
She needs to survive. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think BKB, if she can farm.
I feel like Aeon Disc is also an option because
Aeon Disc.
because it's like if you go BKB, then suddenly you're still like Omnislash still kills you every time. So it's like maybe maybe an Aeon Disc is good against both. And actually Pangolier has an Aeon Disc and go for the Greaves. I kind of like that. I do think that I like how Hazel's like. Hazel's like, I'm not getting kills anymore. I just want to disrupt people and I want to stay alive so I can get my ultimate off. No shard on the Pangolier. That's very odd. I feel like we always see shard on Pangolier these days.
What was that shard again?
Roll out. You can turn that into a ball.
Yeah.
It feels like it's such a core item, Oh, I guess he just doesn't want it. That's very surprising. Very surprising. Yeah, roll up. There you go. Thank you, Observer. Observer, we thought you died, but sometimes you are alive, actually. And, I got message OB died. I was like, oh my god. What was it
They
this
would
time?
try to go for the high ground even without the Aegis.
Aegis will come out in 1 minute, so they're like, yep, let's see what we can do. And they should be able to get at least the tier 3. And look at that Spectre just ulting and causing so much trouble. Right? There's a fireball on the ground. They're like, oh my god, it's like all the problems. Tango rolling in, but only catching the Ogre. Look at that, they're all just blinking away. You catch Hishiko, but no one's with you, and he's just gonna go free chip damage, basically. Ultimates were expanded. Actually, 3 ultimates were expanded. You can see, like, Red Door's like, wait, no Haunt, no Dragon form,
Yeah.
no Serpent Wars. Let's go, it's go time. Let's see what they can do.
Good timing for them, and Aegis is about to
Oh,
go up again in 20 seconds. Oh, Lasty.
Nice break of the smoke, Lasty. Oh, this is why you have the Glimmer Cape. And
No.
can they get Miri? She might have buyback available now. Sobani comes out. It's a pause. What? Puppy pause? What's going on here?
Maybe they're lagging and our stuff.
Pure tactical, I tell you. It's all tactics. And immediately it was like Miri was. We're gonna be on camera. I had like my foot up there. They're like no warning, just straight away. But yeah,
Yeah. I just want to share that there's a heavy rain here in the Philippines, and when it's raining, the internet is really messed up. Maybe they're having some kind of internet issues and stuff.
Hopefully we will be. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna be fine though. I mean, we saw exactly what happened with Boom Esports. Like they had bad internet. Oh, we are going back into the game right now, and the Soulbind comes out and looks like. I mean, we lose last. They're so tanky. Last this fall, and then Omnislash comes out as well. These two do have buyback, and that was a very expensive push for They lose 2 people out from it. They might be able to force this buyback on the Void Spirit. Ogre has probably enough time to come back, but oh man, if Red Horse decides to go for it, they can really cause some problems.
Yeah. And the Aegis is now up, so they might have this uncontested. Yeah, there we go. Roshan for Team Red Horse here. And as we said earlier, this is one of the most important things
Yeah, actually, is it
for
the
now.
what? It's gonna be the Aghanim's Roshan. So yeah, Grimstock might get free Aghanims. I don't like it. I prefer if they give it to, I think the Juggernaut would be good. Oh, they do get a catch here though. They bring down the Gaia. All right, so it's not a completely free Rosh. So they decide not to go for Mahishiko. Blink to that second, too late. Age is already claimed on the Juggernaut, and I think Juggernaut does have I guess Scepter. Meredy gets a beautiful shackle off, despite the fact that the Storm jumping. She's like, I can't find it. Hishiko does fall in the end though, and despite a really good grab of Meredy, nice blink away, and looks like Meredy should be able to make that alive. They do lose the Dragon Knight.
They
4
did
kills.
try.
Right, it's
Yeah.
like you try. If it goes well, it goes well. If it doesn't go well,
But I think that's not a good idea for me because you don't have that void spirit.
By the way, in the end, it turns out that Sorcerer was the one who got the Aghanim Scepter upgrade. So she was gonna buy it when she's like, nah, don't need any more. I got a free one. All right, so Red Horse, like I agree with you. By the way, Hishiko jumping in. It was a very risky play. Like once they killed Lagai, I thought that was the best thing they could get. They're not getting any more than that, basically.
And the thing there was Gil has Silver Edge already, so can't really tank up all the damage.
Yeah, I mean, Silver Edge, I mean, she's got the Scotty as well, right? And like Sanjin Sanjin Yasha. She's just so damn tanky. I miss the old Silver Edge. Like the new one's just damage though. It's not as good as the old one. Ah well, game is dead even. It is literally like dead. What the percent chance to win is 54 to 46.
It went back to Team Red Horse. Yeah.
Right, like it's just this is like my heart rate right now. That's the win rate. And yeah, Red Horse just taking a little bit of advantage both EXP and gold, but it's not a big deal. Like, can we look at buybacks? I think buyback is the most important thing right now. And yeah, everyone's saving buybacks. You know, all of the Dire Squad has buybacks. 3 of Red Horse has buybacks, and Gia is about to get buyback as well on the Grimstroke. So it's a very tense game. By the way, Grimstroke is going to go for the Aghanim Scepter, so she wants to make that Spectre copy. We'll see what she can do with it.
Yeah, I think they can instantly kill that Shadow Shaman, but she already has defensive items, so let's see how it goes for Team Red Horse.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I honestly don't. I don't love it, you know, this Aghanim Scepter. Maybe Twitch chat will give us good advice on whether or not this is a good Aghanim
At
Scepter.
first, I thought it was a good idea, but if you can picture it out, that they can just kill that illusion easily. You have that Augur Magi, you can control the illusion. You have the Dragon Knight, the Void Spirit.
Speaking of Ogre Magi, only level 17, about to be hit level 18. This is definitely one of those games where you wish you went Midas on Ogre Magi, you know? It's like, ah man, 42 minutes in, I wish I had a Midas right now. I would have farmed so much. Neutral items, Grimstroke's got the best one. She's got the telescope, so everyone on her team is going to get a benefit out of that. Nothing too impressive on OO side. They got the Timeless Relic on Voidspit. That's a nice one. And Witchbane on Spectre, so she does so much damage now, like through burning stuff. Nullifier coming out on the Spectre. I think you can. Wait, do they have? I think she's gonna go for a Grimstroke. Just remove those glimmers, those ghost scepters, the Force Staff. There's 2 ghost scepters in this game on both supports.
Fullwing also has Ghost Scepter.
It's like at that point you're like, oh my god, this is too much. I'm annoyed. Just die. Supports are supposed to die, right?
Yeah, but in terms of late game, who would you prefer, Juggernaut or Spectre?
I mean, 10 minutes ago I would have said Juggernaut, but we're entering the phase of the game where Spectre's just so farmed. You know, she's got so much items, and she's just a tanky hero. Yeah, she can be broken, but she just got so much.
I'm wondering if she will still buy a Heart Terras.
I always like Hearts. I think overall though I still prefer the Juggernaut. The heal is really good for your whole team, and Omnislash just an amazing ability. I think I prefer the Juggernaut, but it's a lot closer than I thought it would be.
Alright.
By the way, Juggernaut getting 6 slotted at this point. He's like, what do I buy? I'm out of items right now. Like I guess you sell the wand and then you place.
She's going for Skull Basher, Abyssal Blade and stuff.
Yeah, I think you can get like a moon shard, eat an Aghanims, eat a shard, get Aghanims. Oh, there you go. I love it. Oh my god, Lasty, poor thing, is gonna lose her life. Oh, still level 17. I thought she'd be in 18 by now. Yeah, I by the way, I missed this talent. I know a lot of Storm Spirits now. They take the other talent, the Vortex jumps twice, the Overload jumps twice. But I miss the old Ball Lightning. You know, you used to see them just push out a lane, just defend it by itself. It was so much fun.
You can just TP, right? While
Right,
you're
yeah.
in the ball lightning.
Yeah, it was cool, but now people are like, no, we got the shard, we get the overlord. Like, no, that's not how you played. You played the old way, the better way. All right, so it's game is in a pause though. But neither team really interested to sort of like try to end it, try to go for more. Both teams realize that yeah, if we lose the next fight, this is an elimination match. It's very risky. We win, we double our
Yeah.
money. And both teams are like, yeah, I respect what the other team has. I worry a little.
Mhm.
I do worry a bit more for Red Horse. If the Shadow Shaman can get like a few items, they might just be able to push. And she is going for the BKB, like you said.
Yeah. She needs to survive on this one. Just and it's not like that she needs to drop down that serpent wards and she can just die. No, she's her role is very important here.
Yeah, and by the way, she's also got the Psychic
There's
Headband.
double
And
damage rune.
will they see it in time though? I know that Shadow Shaman went to the bottom room and she's like, nothing there, guys. Oh, here they go. They might catch someone. Okay, big jump on Gil. This is massive. They can get the kill on Gil. Gil's gonna fall. Oh my god, no, she is. No, sorry, no, Juggernaut. Juggernaut is down. Immediately says, get back, everyone, get back. And it looks like Pangolin is gonna roll out. Everyone's just gonna be like, all right, we're out. Mira does get the double damage rune on the Storm Spirit balled up, so a big kill on the Juggernaut, but it's also risky for them to push. They have no
Yeah,
Dragon Form.
can you see that dark portrait illusion? You know, it deals a big amount of damage onto that Shadow Shaman, but they don't mind it at all.
But I don't know, it was used, but it's just like, did it do any damage? It doesn't show anything in the fight recap, but it's a kind of, they're in a bit of a tough spot. They do have the snakes, they can drop them down, they can try to go for the Raxes here, force out a buyback from Gil. 50 seconds, there's no way you can defend, like, there's no way you don't use the buyback to defend. Gil does use the buyback, and Storm Spirit jumps in and gets that overload, Electric Vortex. They do look like they're gonna lose the Spectre, they do lose, like, the Spectre has buyback, so does the Shadow Shaman. Everyone's down!
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the perfect sharpshooter, right in the face of magic, you know. We have to commend the guy on that one. That's the thing that made the Spectre go down, and now it's their time to go up on the high ground.
And just like
You know,
that,
instantly, just like that.
the shoe is on the other foot, as they say, and now it's like Red Horse can just go. They're gonna be forcing buyback. Suddenly, Gil bought back. Yeah, that's no problem. But all of OO might have to buy back. Well, looks like the supports should be up in time, but the two cores, they don't have that time. But you can see already Voice Spirit, she is split pushing the map. And actually, Voice Spirit might get a kill on me. Oh my god!
Oh, that's a huge kill.
Oh, but the TP is cancelled. TP is cancelled. I don't think they can actually get a kill here on the Voice Spirit just with the Pang. They need more people here. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they are pushing. And Voice Spirit should be fine. No TP though.
She's the only hero that can defend this one, and it gets cancelled right away by Hazelia.
There is, at least they are able to use that glyph here. Oh man, 28 seconds on your two cores. You don't want to use a buyback. And looks like Red Horse respecting the supports from OO, deciding, yeah, this is too, like, it's too close. It's too much. They go back. But there is 80 seconds with no Storm Spirit. I bet you were going to see the same thing. All of O is going to charge mid, and then Storm Spirit's going to buy back.
Guess it's my shout.
Yeah,
It's going to be
it's just keep on getting around their team, and you know, it's happening to the both of the teams. Like, you know, they go high ground. They keeps on dying.
Both. By the way, there is no buyback on Shadow Shaman. She's the only one who hasn't saved for buyback. This might be a bit of an opening here. Needs to be careful. Like Shadow Shaman, like that, as you said, the big part they're disabled.
Void Spirit with that Raid Pact something.
Revenant's Push.
Revenant's Push. Sorry, my bad. It's a new item in my eyes. But Revenant's
is.
Push. What was that again?
I don't know. It's like give 5 attacks, have True Strike, and deal magic damage. You can attack ethereal units. So you can avoid the Ghost Scepter. That's the benefit of it. It's a bit of an odd item, I will say. You know, I'm not sure if I love it, but they went for it in this game, and looks like OO decide not to push their like Roshan
Oh, it
is
makes
up.
sense. It makes sense, Atomo, because it says here that you can attack ethereal units and deals no damage to magic immune targets. So, with that Ghost Scepter from, from that 2 supports, you can still do the damage. I think, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it should be. And I think this is the 4th Roche of the game. And who would they give everything to? At this point, it's like, well, there's so many items. Shadow Shaman has the BKB. I feel like I'd give Shadow Shaman both the Aghanim Scepter and the Refresher Shard. You know, just be like, oh, Dragonite actually has the Refresher Shard. We'll see. Okay, Aghanim Scepter is on the Shadow Shaman. Refresher Shard, we'll see if they give it to the Shadow Shaman as well. Like, just take both, you know? Well, here we go. It's going to be pushed less than 1,000 gold advantage. 51 minutes in. My god, we've never had a game this close.
Give the agent to the Void Spirit.
Red Dragon, here we go. So Hishiko jumps in and they do get a kill on Hazel. Hazel, no buyback. She did save money. That's insane. Snakes are dropped. This should be a rack. And yep, it looks like the melee racks are also going to drop. And wow. Hazel, not saved by big jump by the Void Spirit. Here, Gia. Takes a little hit, takes a little damage. She should be okay. No snakes on the Shadow Shaman. They might give her the Refresher Shard. Or not? Yes, they won't be giving the Refresher Shard. They're just still holding on to it here. Oh, big jumping by Stormcat. Just 2 people with the
shackles!
Holy crap, it's Shackle on the Storm. Storm does have buyback. Uses it instantly. Looks like they are going to get killed. On the sports are down for all as well as the Spectre here. And looks like they're going to lose everyone. But
they do have buyback.
They all have buyback, but what about the Voice Spirit? The Voice Spirit, the Dual Scepter is available, does have an Astral Scepter, he needs to use it, but it may not be enough! And Astral comes out, he dissimulates in time. He does, goes all the way to back, actually kills the Storm! My god, she is
That's a dieback, right?
That is a dieback. And looks like Voice Spirit is just just takes a slice to the back. All the buybacks are available from OO. Will they use them to take advantage?
I just don't get this game anymore.
I don't even understand what life is about at this point.
But the good thing for Team OO, they all have buybacks at this point. If ever Team Red Horse gets to go for the high ground, they can just buy back and go straight to Team Red Horse's base.
I have to admit, I'm surprised they didn't give the Refresher Shard to the Shadow Shaman and they just dropped Serpent towards the bottom. Like, you could have taken two axes, but they were like, no. And looks like, alright, the sports are going to be up. Maybe he should go as well in time, but...
They can just give this tier 3 tower.
Yeah, but will they stop? I don't think they're stopping at the tier 3 is a problem. They might consider going for more Vengeful Spirit. Sorry, Void Spirit buys back, Dragonite buys back, and they are just going to TP out here. They don't have any Basher. And I think that, honestly, I think they should have bought back way sooner. Just go and take advantage of the dead Storm Spirit. Take a second lane of Rax. Like, they have Shadow Shaman Snakes available. They could have Shard. You gave them the Shard, take the third Rax. Like, they could have gone all the way here. But now it's like Storm Spirit's up in 40, and they trade Rax. I don't know. I think they should have bought back instantly on all of them. What do you feel?
As for me, Team Red Horse is. I think they need to force out a team fight after Mary goes in. Mary is alive again. You know.
Yeah, but Mary's got no buyback. Gil's got one like 9 seconds. That's
and it's a good thing that they forced out that 2 buybacks from Team OO.
That's true. That's true. It's it creates such a big opening for both teams right now. But I don't know. I feel like OO could have bought back on everyone, charged and gotten like mega creeps just now. Well,
one of the interesting thing here is we're going on a 60-minute mark. Like there will be tier 5 items coming out.
I love it. I love Giant's Ring. What's your favorite tier 5 item?
Apex.
Here we go. Meredy gets a catch here. Can they get a kill on Gia? Gia might be dead. The Glimmer Cape keeping her alive. And looks like... Can they get a kill here? Nice. Snakes come out last second. and they should be able. Oh my God, that's Gia taking so much pain for the team. Buyback immediately on Meredy. Lasty also has buyback going to use it, but looks like she might
Gil?
not. Gil taking damage here, and all the snakes get the kill on Hazel. Hazel buys back instantly. Lasty still holding on to the buyback of the Ogre Magi. Where is poor girl? There you go. She buys it, she gets it down, the guy is gonna fall, the guy has buyback, but at this point they might consider disengaging here. Oh, Storm Mary! No,
Mary
Mary!
doesn't have mana. Oh,
Mary,
no.
look who's coming from the back line. Meredy's here, she might get a catch on Hazel or Gil. Oh, no, looks like she's not here in time. Meredy might lose her life. No buyback on a Storm
Give
Spirit.
dieback for the Shadow Shaman.
It is, it's a 4-for-4 trade. This healing ward doing so much work. Keeping everyone alive. And lose Hishiko. And Hishiko's like, back. We miscalculated. We're all dead. And that healing ward was clutch.
No.
Gil and Gia, the only people who have buyback in this game, and both on the Radiant side. Meanwhile, Roshan not up for at least 2.5 minutes. Woo.
This game is crazy, I would say.
What? I'm tired. I mean, imagine how the players feel.
Imagine this is not the grand finals yet.
Wow, my God. All right, though. 10k advantage for Red Horse, but doesn't actually matter at this point. Gil is an absolute. Everyone's an absolute monster. Everyone's like got so many items here, and oh dear, it is going to be a 3-on-4 defense. This, luckily for them, I think they have the two best cores. But what's Ogre Magi really going to be giving you? That healing ward needs to go. Like that healing ward is costing them so much. And there you go. The Rax, Rax is down. They might consider going for more here.
Top barracks are under attack.
Still 40 seconds until the Shadow Shaman. Still 55 until Hishiko's up on the Dragon Knight. And Gil's just womaning up. I was going to say map. She's womaning up like crazy.
Womening up, yeah. I like that term. Okay.
Are falling.
They used a 40.
Well, alright. They want to keep things alive. Hey, Lasty just jumping in there. She remember she does not have buyback. Gil just kills life. What the hell were you doing there,
They can
girl?
just go straight
And
up to
look,
the base.
it's a 5-4 against 2, and suddenly I think this might be over. Can they actually?
This might be over. I do agree.
I mean, they're gonna get mega creeps here. They are gonna have 2 of their cores. I don't know what the hell Ogre was thinking, running in there. She used the wrong heads for thinking on that one.
There's
And
a sharpshooter breaking her down, and it's a respect for Team Red Horse to, to get back off. And Hishiko is about to go up again.
Holy crap! Look at that. Top range racks, top lane. Look at how much HP he's got. You know what I do? I just deny it. I'd be like, you won't get to my range racks. I'll deny it. Probably a bad
That's
idea.
11 HP.
Alright, it's like, alright, let's not do that. Roshan might be up in 40 seconds to 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh man, those. Oh, I feel like they had an opening earlier in the game, but they just can't slip through their fingers here.
Again, it will be a do or die team fight for the next one. They don't have any buyback, it's just Jill and Gia. And yeah, this game is giving me headache already.
Right? It's like, oh my god, can we pause for the casters to, like we're all pausing for,
Can we just rest for a moment?
think of the casters. Red Horse is probably going to try, might consider waiting for the the tier 5 items. What they want to do is like they get them, they pick them, they instantly end the game before OO has a chance to pick up any, like you said, Apex, Giants Ring, the Force Boots. There's so many good options for them. They might say like, all right, we're in a good spot, let's just get them. But oh, Jill, she's just gonna go hit the racks, one hit, and that's it, samurai style. Oh, there you go. And up here is like, I'll get it. There you go.
He forced out the BKB for Hishiko, and that's a good thing for Team Red Horse. That will give up the opening to. They can just go up straight to the base. Hishiko doesn't have a buyback. They have that sharpshooter to break that Dragon Knight down. She can tank up all the damage with that one.
By the way, Gia bought an item. She's not saving for buyback. That's kind of scary here. And Hishiko went for the Force Blink, Overwhelming Blink, I believe it's called actually. Very interesting item. You get Overwhelming Blink. Thank you. You get jump in. You do your strength and damage. Interesting. I feel like those blinks are very expensive though. The Overwhelming Blink, the Arcane Blink. They're great, but they're just a little too expensive right now.
Yeah. But here we go, Atomo. It's just a few seconds away for the tier 5 items to come out, and I think it will be a total reset again for the both teams.
Yeah, but I just wonder, is Red Horse going to give them the opportunity to take those tier 5 items? Because you put Apex like or on Dragon Knight, that's 75 strength, that's insane. Put Giant Rings on Spectre, you put those Force Boots. That's like too much. Even the Pirate's Hat can like mitigate a lot of that gold disadvantage here. Just get a bounty win every minute.
Yeah. I like the ward that was placed by Team Red Horse here because they're invading the jungle area of Team OO, and that prevents them from getting that tier 5 items, They only have that triangle camp. They have the limited resources. But here you go.
Alright, it's the Ex Machina. Refreshes all your items except I think Refresh or Mirror Shield. Great item. What a great item. So much stats. I think it reflects that. Like, great against the Shadow Shaman. Book of the Dead. Huh? Necronomicon? What's that? I've never seen that item before.
That's a big help in terms of pushing,
It's also really good. Like 30 strength, 30 agility, 30 strength and intelligence on the. Sorry.
This is the 5th Roshan, right?
This is the 5th Roshan. It's got everything. It's got Roshan at this point must be like, man, I should move to a new neighborhood. Everyone's just coming here and killing me all the time. Does not seem fair. Guy just wants to make cheese always.
Who's getting the refresher shard? I'm wondering. Is it Mary?
Yeah, looks like Mary's got
She
it.
gets everything. I think.
Right? Mary, she's a bit greedy, isn't she? I'll give it to
Because
Jill.
she's the one that's initiating the fight. She's the one that's coming up and right in the face of Team OO. So I do understand why they gave it to Mary. Here you go.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a nice grab here. Shackle comes out. Oh, Mary makes it out alive though, and needs to be careful. BKB used on the Shadow Shaman, but lastly, oh look at that. That's the Omni Strike. That's the damage. He's going to be absorbing most of it. The magic also quite tanky here. They do lose last though. Looks like magic is down, and at this point, yeah, it was over.
This is over. This is over.
It was over a little bit ago, and unfortunately for OO, they came. They lost the upper bracket. They lose now. Red Horse remains. They are.
And the interesting here is, after all, it will be Team Red Horse and Team Roar facing up in the grand finals again.
You have these two. Roar sent Red Horse down to the lower bracket in the first place, and now it's like they're gonna get that rematch. And my God, Jill 17-3 and 16, impressive performance.
You had a very good early game, and laning phase went perfectly for her.
It was just so close for OO, by the way. Like, I feel like that choice not to buy back when Storm Spirit was dead and trying to get a second Rax, not giving the refresher shot to Shadow Shaman instead. Like, why does Hishiko need the refresher shot when you have a Shadow Shaman who can use the snakes and take down with the Aghanim's, and you can take down another set of Rax? Overall, the Red Horse just super well played. Like, look at Hazel, by the way. Look at the like, she received so much damage. I feel like does MVP go to Miri or does it go to Jill? Which one are you feeling like gets it?
I think it's Jill.
Right, I guess so. Right,
she set up the early game for Team Red Horse. As for me,
I think so too. She just did so much work in that game. But congratulations to OO. Right, 3rd place, no shame in that at all. Amazing performance. We hope to see them in the FSL Open 3. Red Horse continuing their streak though. They've won the last 3 FSLs in a row. They're going to the grand finals, best of 3. I think they might be able to go all the way though. For now though, we'll take a little bit of a break here. Come back to you guys in just.
It was a 60-minute game.
It was a 60-minute game.
I know how you feel right now.
I'm gonna go into a coma for a little bit. I imagine the play. Can you imagine that they have to play another game right after this? They're like, all right, just go 5-minute break. Let's go. We have a schedule to keep up. But yeah, I imagine that Red Horse will need about 15-minute break. We'll take a little bit of a break as well. When we come back, it's the grand finals. Winner takes 500 USD. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a little bit.